Hey everybody, Keith again, RespawnAction.com, EpicBattleX.com. Here to hopefully give you guys some tips on the medic class in Killzone 3. Well, the first most important tip is people need to actually play the medic class and stop being the marksman and infiltrator. Come on, you have to vary it up a little bit. You can't have a team of all marksman infiltrators because your team would be at a big disadvantage if you don't have at least two medics. Two medics would be good. Three would be better. But most people need to start learning how to play the medic. And if you haven't played the medic, I highly suggest trying it out. You actually might like it, especially if you like getting points. Medics, you get points all the time. Mostly from reviving. That's what medics do, you revive. Revive and heal. You don't get points for healing, but 50 points every revive you do. So if you play smart as a medic, then you will do pretty well in your career as a medic. I'm not going to lie, this game that I'm voicing over is not one of my best ones. But I don't want you walking away from the video saying, wow, this video the gameplay kind of sucked. Just listen to what I have to say about the meta class and, you know, try to practice it. Try to practice what I preach. The big thing is, if you're being a meta class, you're not rushing the enemy. You are not going for kills. You're not going for the objective. Well, objectives, unless you're near it, unless you're at a capture and hold point, unless you're near an assassination, then you can do that, but you're not rushing for anything, you're not going for the kills, you don't need a kill-death ratio, you're just going to be playing defensively most of the time, well, all the time actually, defensively all the time. You're just hanging back, pick a little group of people to follow, 2 to 3 people tops, a little squad, and stick with those guys on your life. You know, if you stick with the same group on your one life and you respawn, you go another group if you have to. Try to stick with the same people all the time, so that way you're always near them, you always know what they're doing, and if they need to be revived, then you go revive them. So you're hanging back, you're not being abrupt, you're kind of staying in the corners, being safe, because you're not trying to get the kills. Your teammates are getting the kills, and your teammates are doing the objectives. You're supposed to just assist them if they need it. So when you're being the medic, try to get all 3 unlocks of the medic class so that when you revive your teammates, they come back with the most amount of health and they come back with full ammo, and that way they're good to go. As opposed to when you just use the medic class from the start, you give them like a little bit of health, I don't think any ammo at all. So it'll be a bigger advantage for them to have full health and full amount of ammunition. Weapon-wise for the medic, I would say use the light machine gun, but that's just a preference. Some people might actually like the submachine gun. I prefer the light machine gun for the medic class because you don't want to have to worry about reloading. You don't have to worry about making sure you have enough ammo in the magazine. You want a gun that has a huge roll of ammunition, like the light machine gun, so that way you could just barrel down hallways. You could just hold the trigger. Not really going for accuracy, but just going for covering fire. You know, give yourself the cover to get to where you have to go, and don't worry as much about accuracy and getting kills. So the light machine gun should be good so that you're not worried about, you know, constantly checking your ammo, constantly reloading, and then ultimately ending up being caught with your pants down. So that's just my preference. Try it out. I say light machine gun is the way to go. Another tip, do not put yourself in danger. This goes back to what I said in the very beginning. You're not going for kills or anything like that. And if you put yourself in danger, you're not going to be much help to the rest of your team. So again, stay back in the distance. And another tip to not putting yourself in danger also means do not go for a revive that you know is not, you know, is not logical. Don't run across the map to get a revive. You know, it's not going to be worth it. And chances are, even by the time you get there, that person will have been shot, or he'll just have given up and just pressed X and respawned himself. Only go for the respawns, the revives, if it's logical to you and if it's practical. If the guy is near you, in your vicinity, then go for it, but you don't have to trek across the map for a revive. It's not that much worth to get the 50 points for it, or it's not that much worth to put your life in danger, and, you know, ultimately just lose another score for your team. So only stay near your group of teammates and get those revives, and you'll be better off that way. Another unlock that the meta class has is damn it. I think it's the second one. It's not triage. Second one is you know, you stay near your enemies, and an aura is off your body that heals both yourself and your teammates. So if you see that a teammate is kind of wounded but not dead, it'd be a good idea to go next to them, trying to, you know, give them a little healing. That also helps too. That's why you're the medic class. You're supposed to heal and revive your teammates. That's the #1 job for you. And lastly, this is the triage unlock, is use your medic bot. You're watching out for other people, but who's going to be watching out for you? Use the bot, cover your ass, and then ultimately you'll be able to actually revive yourself, and you'll have the bot covering you while you revive yourself, get back in the action, and so on. So yeah, try the meta class. I hope this video worked and helped. Not many people play the meta class, so hopefully you guys will learn something from this, maybe even try it out. So yeah, have fun with the meta class and just have fun playing Killzone.